Market update here on the 7th. It's been a long day for me. The internet went out where I'm at, and so I basically missed all the action in the market. I was fine until right up until Powell spoke, and then the internet went out, and I missed all these moves. I was able to buy some actual SQQQ, and I caught this move right here. I bought it at around 411.50 based on the video that I made yesterday where I had this as ABC, and obviously I got burned at first, but I knew that this was a corrective wave, and so I was expecting it to come down. You can see I have the parallel lines here. I was expecting it to come down here and hit the bottom of this parallel line. Internet goes out, and I ended up selling it between 408 and 409. Came all the way down here to 407.50, but I got rid of it there. And so I think that it's basically what I was talking about in the video yesterday. We got a larger B than I thought it was going to be. This move was way bigger than you would think, because look at this right here. The 1.61 fib is at 413.45. Even parallel lines goes outside the parallel lines, goes to the 1.61 fib, goes even way past that. And so when I saw that, I was like, that's just a BS move. That's just, and then we get a dip as soon as the internet goes out, and I was able to use my data and sell between 408 and 409. And then this worked out perfectly because I had sold some puts, and we get the move up. And so I think that it's basically playing out the way it was drawn up. This is a pullback B. This goes below the A wave, and we're working on the C wave now. I would say that if we draw a parallel line here again, that we should be looking at something around, let's see, this is at 407.88. So about $7.30 higher. So we're looking at something around 425.70. So 425.70. So maybe end of week, 425.70. And this is a first wave. Let's look at it on lower time frames. This would probably just be a, it could still be a third wave. Oh, you know what? It looks like it's probably just going to be a first wave, actually. I see 5 waves here. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And so if that's the top, I would look for a pullback tomorrow. I would look for pullback to somewhere around 411.92 all the way maybe to 411. So that would be the spot we'd be looking at. And if this is a 5-wave move, that is going to be ideal to buy some calls or potentially, I've been playing TQQQ and SQQQ. So I would look for a pullback, maybe buy some of that down in here, and then I would be looking for a third wave that could take it all the way up to 422, pullback. Let's just see if this works out perfectly. Pullback to 419.50. And there you go, probably like 427 to 428, 425 to 429, I would say. Something like that. And if we zoom out again, that should be Well, the 1.61 fib of this right here is right around there. So it's working out perfectly. I think this is still a corrective move. 425, 429 tops. That does take out of play this being an expanded flat though. That's another thing we can look at. Right around there too is the 1.61 fib of this move. And I would say that this whole move, considering I don't see it a impulsive move, probably means that there is potential that we could look at it like this now. A, B, C, W. And then this is only, here, I'm going to get rid of all these. This is only a, probably going to get a pullback B in the C wave higher. That's what I see now. I guess it could be, I just don't think it can be the B wave. I guess it could be WXY, but I would say this is actually more likely. So with that being said, we'll have to see how it pulls back, but right now I think we're in a 5-wave move up to 425 minimum, 425 to 430. And we'll see what happens after that. So that's SPY. I was lucky to get out of my SQQQ, and I'm going to be looking to buy TQQQ on a pullback. So Microsoft, and I haven't looked at any of these stocks really today, so it's kind of off the top of my head. Microsoft, I was going to make a video yesterday about 268 being a spot to look at, and it finished right around there. It went above that actually. I think that I have 276 as a spot as well. But again, same thing, WXY. But we hit that today on Microsoft. So maybe Microsoft will pull back here. And then maybe go higher like that. Because I already hit the 1.61 fib. Yeah, we'll see on Microsoft. I think it already hit the 1.61 fib target I already had. Apple. Apple is so Apple looks like this was actually maybe the C wave right here, but because on SPY this came down lower. It's going a little bit farther. I think Apple looks like this is a B wave right here. So let's draw our parallel lines over here. Maybe Apple will come down tomorrow, and that will be the lead bear down, and then it can go higher. Because we were wondering what this was. Let me zoom out again. Kind of a little bit of clarity here. Still think it goes to 162 because that is the 1.61 fib. But I think it actually is in a B wave here. So A, B, C, something like that. So the whole thing would be, again, WXY. So look for 162 on Apple, maybe after a pullback to 149, 150. Tesla. This was down last time I looked at it. And it went back up. Okay. I think Tesla, I don't know. I think it topped out, but again, it's back to where it was. And the reason I say that it topped out is right here. I wrote it down right here. 5-wave move. So we get this move right here, 5-wave move, and then we get a bunch of choppiness. But that could also be a BC or BC over here, one of the two, and then starting the last move higher to 205 to 210. That makes a lot of sense based on SPY going to go higher. I think that Tesla probably has to go higher too. So I would be looking at this then as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something like that. And then that would definitely be the top. It's just kind of confusing right here. Is this the third wave right here, and this the fourth wave right here, and this the fifth wave right here? So I think it's more likely, based on SPY, that it's probably going to go higher, from what I see on SPY at least. Let's look at Amazon. Amazon, basically flat, not a very convincing move at all, but it could be the beginning of a move higher. And I said that the other day on the video that I think that Amazon potentially has one more move higher, even though it did hit a supply zone. We'll see on this, but this looks pretty corrective to me on the pullback. And so I wouldn't be surprised if we see another move higher that could take it all the way to maybe, it's kind of a stretch, I feel like. I don't know if it goes all the way to 130. Again, this could also be on corrective wave, so hard to say. A, B, deeper correction and then go higher. We'll have to see on Amazon. It could have already topped out though. We hit a supply zone, so that's kind of key as well. The dollar. So dollar has a 5-wave move, pulling back it looks like to me. Let me zoom out. Clear 5-wave move. I'm looking for a pullback to probably here at 102.39 all the way to 102.03. We got a lot of support right there. I think that the dollar looks pretty bullish now. I would look at this as a first wave or either that or an ABC pattern. If we zoom out here on the daily time frame, just look and see 106, 107 maybe for a 5-wave move. And if it's only ABC, it's probably only going to go to 106. But again, my thoughts on this are we're either going to go to new highs or it's going to make a structure like this. We're going to get a B wave and a C wave lower and then go higher later in the move. But again, I still think that this is again a corrective pattern, but this is only A right here. So we got A, pullback B here or pullback B here and then a move higher. So that. or that. So we'll have to watch that, see what happens with that. The VIX back down to 1865. Those 0 date to expiration options are just absolutely destroying the VIX, and we'll see how long it takes for it to actually get a real pop. Until then, it's just going to be just down over and over and over. So we're waiting for something that's going to actually be a risk to the market. Without any unknown risk, it's probably not going to do anything. I mean, the 0 date expiration options control everything now. So unless we get some like war news, or like Powell does something crazy or something very unexpected, it's probably just going to be lower lows and lower highs, just like this. I don't know how low it will go, but we are on a trend line here. We hit it actually on the 3rd of February. So that's pretty much it. Expect SPY. For me personally, the game plan would be to buy a second wave dip here. That's what I think this is. The only other thing it could be is, which doesn't really make sense, it could be A, B, and we come down more. But again, I think that this right here, 415, this is at 418. We came to 407.50. We didn't go all the way down, but it looks like, let's just look at this on lower time frames. C wave right here. This has got to be an impulsive move. That's definitely impulsive. So yeah, it's got to be correct. That's got to be correct, because if this was a B wave, it can't be impulsive. So we know for a fact then that this is A, B, C. So again, game plan, buy calls or buy TQQQ on a pullback, stop below the low. It's pretty standard stuff. So you're risking about $3.30 to make $4.21. You're risking about $3, $3.50 to make $9. So you got a pretty good risk reward there overall. That's pretty much it. Look for more upside in SPY. I don't see any reason to be bearish here. And look to buy the pullback. That's what I'll be doing. We'll see if it works out. Let's see if we get 425 to 430 before this is all over with. Again, the 1.61 fib of the W wave is sitting at $429.27. So be 15 more points of upside in the market. I guess I didn't go over QQQ. Let me do that real quick. Should be doing IWM too, but so QQQ same pattern. I think that was impulsive for sure. Same game plan, and I'll be using this actually more because I'll probably buy TQQQ. Looking for 306.84 to 305.67, and looking to get about $10 upside, risking about $4. So that's pretty much it. Leave me a comment, like, subscribe. If you like this content, let me know. If you have any questions about any other stocks, let me know in the comments. And that's it. Hopefully my internet didn't go out tomorrow and I can do some intraday videos on the charts. All right, have a good night.